They don't have anyone to protect them.
That's right.
So, I guess that's kind of where I come in at. I just always had a knack for wanting to protect people. I'm a lifelong Detroiter, born and raised. And I really love this great city. And obviously, I'm very pleased with the comeback, everything that's been transpiring. And I look forward to being a part of that. Well, basically, I am a security officer at Secure America. Actually, I've been a security officer for about 12 years now. I hope that she sees what we're actually doing here today, which is, of course, having her see what I and many other Detroiters have to endure on a regular basis here in terms of just making a good living for yourself, trying to honestly make ends meet. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I am well. It's good to see you.
It is definitely good to see you.
I'm Kamala.
Good to meet you.
So you like to protect people?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because it brings me joy, honestly. Especially protecting, of course, young children.
Yeah.
The babies, of course, because they don't have anyone to protect them.
That's right.
So, I guess that's kind of where I come in at. I just always had a knack for wanting to protect people. I'm a lifelong Detroiter, born and raised. And I really love this great city. And obviously, I'm very pleased with the comeback, everything that's been transpiring. And I look forward to being a part of that. Well, basically, I am a security officer at Secure America. Actually, I've been a security officer for about 12 years now. I hope that she sees what we're actually doing here today, which is, of course, having her see what I and many other Detroiters have to endure on a regular basis here in terms of just making a good living for yourself, trying to honestly make ends meet. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I am well. It's good to see you.
It is definitely good to see you.
I'm Kamala.
Good to meet you.
So you like to protect people?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because it brings me joy, honestly. Especially protecting, of course, young children, where she needed to go, and basically how she would get there. So I informed her the Greyhound station is located, and I let her know where it was located and whatnot. And but despite the fact we were all trying to calm her down and make her feel better, she just was not in a good place. So basically I just kept talking to her and letting her know everything is going to be okay. You're going to make it to where you need to go. And so it took a minute, but eventually she did calm down. And she was able to make it safely where she needed to go.
So again, you having patience.
Right, absolutely.
To spend the time made a difference in somebody's life.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about your niece and your grandbaby.
Well, my grandbaby, her name is Amia. And she is absolutely wonderful. Like, I love her so much.
She lives here in Detroit?
Yes, she does. Yes.
How often do you get to see her?
I see her pretty often, actually.
This is your niece, right?
No, this is my grandbaby here.
This is the grandbaby.
Yes.
Look at her. She's perfect.
Thank you very much.
She's perfect. Look at her.
So you guys just got 15.
Yes.
But they're preventing you from organizing.
Exactly, and that's where the issue comes in at, because obviously if we're going to talk about the comeback of the city, everyone has to be involved in that.
That's right.
So it's a situation where we need good union jobs.
That's right.
And with us having that, that's how we're able to excel. We do not have sick leave at all.
You do not have any sick leave?
No, ma'am.
So if you get sick, you don't get paid?
No, absolutely not.
And no vacation, paid vacation?
No.
And paid family leave?
No. No.
So if those babies that you love and it looks like you take care of from time to time, if they get sick and you need to take care of them, you then don't get paid? for not going to work?
No. Basically, I catch the bus to work. And of course, I have to leave out a little bit earlier
Yeah.
in order to, of course, get to work.
Right.
Because of course, how the buses run and whatnot.
Right.
So I have to be at work at 3 o'clock, but I have
Okay.
to leave at least about 2 hours early to ensure that I'm there on time.
And then how long do you work when you're there?
I work 8 hours.
And then how long does it take you to get home?
Well, that depends on the bus, actually. If it's on time, then it takes me about maybe 20 minutes to get home. If not, it could be anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes.
So that's an 11-hour day,
Basically,
work
yes.
day. Okay, so you walk around here. You got the parking lot over there. And then that looks like it's another building in renovation.
Yeah, right there.
Uh-huh.
We need good union jobs here in this great city.
That's right.
Union jobs is what built this great country.
That's right. That's right. It brought us the 5-day work week, the 8-hour work day. It brought us sick leave and family paid leave and weekends.
Exactly.
And even, and I say that all the time, even if you are not a member of a union,
Right.
thank our unions for giving all of us the benefit of their hard work with collective bargaining to make sure wages and benefits actually reflect the dignity of work. Well, here's the thing, Delores. What I know about you is that you take your job very seriously.
Yes.
You treat this building as though it is your own. And so you make sure that everything that you can do to secure the building, to make sure anybody who's in distress gets help, you do that. And it's so obviously to me that it's personal to you. All right, I hope to see you soon.
Absolutely. That
Okay.
would definitely be a
And tell that
pleasure.
grandbaby and your niece I said hello, okay?
I most certainly will.
All right. Okay.
All right.
You be well.
All right, but thank you.
You be well. You be well. Be safe.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I'll see you later. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm Angela Williams. I'm a security officer for Secure America.
I'm Kamala Harris. Nice to meet you, Miss Williams. Thank you for taking the time to meet
Thank
with me.
you for coming out and meeting with us.
Thank you. Are you here? Over here at this building?
No, I'm work the security garages.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
Come have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi.
Hello, I'm Connie Hager.
I'm Kamala Harris.
I'm a Chief of Security.
Thank you.
America.
Thank you. Thank you guys for taking the time to meet with me. Now, have you done security work before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, where were you before?
I work for a private company, like basically a senior citizen home.
Uh-huh.
I did in-house security.
Okay. All right. And so talk to me about how you've been organizing and how that's coming along and the importance of joining and forming a union.
It is detrimental that we have a union because we have so many needs that we need, like health benefits, resources, or if we have like any kind of trauma or anything that happens, that we're able to get resources to help us with mental, physical, any kind of mishaps that we have, we need to have some kind of protection. So that's why we're trying to form a union, is so we can have equal opportunity benefits that everybody else has while we're securing this great city of Detroit.
That's right. So right now, you work 8 hours a day.
Sometimes 16.
16.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Sometimes we have people that calls off, or we have no people to accommodate posts, so they ask, we secure.
So they ask you to work 16 hours a day?
They ask us if we can work, we work.
And you do that?
I do.
And so, do they pay you overtime?
They pay us our regular pay. We don't
Not
get
overtime?
No.
Not overtime when you're working 16 hours a day?
Nope, it's regular pay.
Okay, so what do you want me to let folks know beyond what you told me, which is a lot? That's a lot.
That we need support. We need our
Yeah.
union. We need our union so we can have the equal rights of everybody else.
That's right.
So that's what we're here for.
That's right. Well, the way that I think about it is this. You work hard.
Yes.
You're raising and supporting a family.
Yes. Thank you.
You are protecting a building. You are helping people in distress. You're working long hours without overtime pay. and no benefits when it comes to all of the benefits that should come with the dignity of labor and work.
Yes.
And I couldn't be more supportive of all that you are doing and need to do to form a union. Because it's clear that you're not getting those benefits unless you can bargain collectively, which means everybody bargains
Yes.
together. You have any questions for me?
Yes, I do.
Tell me.
How are you going to help us with our fight for the union?
Yeah.
We're looking for better medical, and we're also looking for security,
Yeah.
secure of our job. Because even
Yeah.
though we do security,
Yeah.
we need security ourselves. So
That's right.
what kind of security or what kind of help can you help us with
Yeah.
securitizing our security?
Yeah. So part of what I intend to do when elected is appoint a Secretary of Labor who actually understands the dignity of labor and work, and also will enforce the existing labor laws,
Okay.
right, around wages and wage theft. It's work I've done in my past as an Attorney General. It is also about making sure that we have laws in effect and pushing for laws, which I will do, around right to strike, right to organize, to push back against right to work laws, which have really impeded working people's ability to organize. It is also about what we need to do to raise the minimum wage, which you have been working on here and doing a great job. But
Thank
around
you.
the country, this is still a battle we've got.
Yes.
And I've been a part of fighting for that and will continue to fight for that.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you, Sophia from Local 1021 wants to know, as a working parent of 2 small children, she spends more than 2/3 of her salary on childcare in addition to rent and other bills. She has zero ability to save and protect for her family. However, I think it says she makes too much to qualify for low-income subsidies. Will you work to provide more and better early child care opportunities for families of all income levels?
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, I have proposals that are about one, universal child care.
Okay.
And what we need to do around, the way that I think about it is it's about also thinking about child care through the life of that child, through at least the end of 3rd grade, right? So it's about after school care, it's about,
Absolutely.
right, it's all of that. But that's one of the greatest barriers for women in particular.
Yes, yes.
To be able to get a
Who
job.
make
and
up
keep
a
job.
huge
Yeah.
percent of today's
Yeah,
workforce.
that's
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
That's right, and the majority of minimum wage.
Yeah, absolutely.
The majority of minimum wage.
Yep. Okay, and this is from Eva from Local 521. Wants to know, what about retirees? Everything appears to be on the table for them to lose. How will you protect retirees' rights?
Yeah, well, a number of things. One, Social Security. So this president passed this tax bill benefiting the top 1% of the biggest corporations of our country, right?
Right.
And meanwhile, which would result in a $1.5 trillion deficit. And what they're talking about is paying for it somehow by actually cutting Social Security. Well, first of all, I will tell you, never on my watch would that happen. We made a promise to working people. They paid into it, and they need to receive the benefit.
I think she responded very well to my story. I was simply explaining what I have to endure, and basically on a regular basis here, going to work, coming home from work, having to leave the house 2 hours early because I cannot afford a vehicle right now. The fact that I reside in low-income housing because I can't afford to live in a better neighborhood. So I think those issues are definitely something that was addressed, and hopefully it's going to improve.
Such a great day today with Delores. We did a walk a day. She's extraordinary and just, she's phenomenal. And being with her today and talking about her journey and about her power and just all that she does to be a voice for so many working people in America. It was a great day, and I thank you. Take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. Si se puede.